San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Parker. And it's Gervin in at the 2. Parker to Gervin. Screen by Parker. Fades back. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here's Rose. To the inside. Here's Gilmore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Leonard with a screen on Jordan. Screen by Duncan. Leonard kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Rose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Here's Gilmore. Outside for Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Leonard. Lets it go. Pippen can't hit.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Rose against Parker. And here's Rose. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by a point. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 1. They've got Jimmy Butler. Noah is out there with B.J. Armstrong. And it's Sloan in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And, guys, I think Jimmy Butler has all the tools you could want in a two-way player. He's an excellent defender, and he also can score the ball from just about anywhere.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up and his productivity has gone way up.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Gilmore passes to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson kicks to Ginobili. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg. And They're really cooking now, actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Armstrong against Johnson. Noah the screen. Here's Armstrong. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Aldridge kicks to Johnson. Aldridge is screened. With the teardrop and the rejection by Love. Aldridge, the pass to Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Johnson against Armstrong. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Armstrong's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Johnson kicks to Aldridge. There's the pass to Johnson. Aldridge up on top. Ginobili outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Ginobili's got 8 points.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Armstrong with it. Unloads from 13. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Robinson. Duncan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Gerber, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. Here's Duncan, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Rodman sets a screen. Rose kicks to Jordan. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
A 3 from Leonard, the offensive rebound. Duncan with the bucket.
Really active down there, imposing his will and force and seeing his efforts pay off.
Rose kicks to Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Off the pick. No good that time. Good work defensively by Pippen.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Leonard to Gervin. Screened by Parker. Leonard with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Rose. Passes it to Jordan. Here's the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. San Antonio leading. Dang out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Duncan, the best to Silas. Here's Robinson. Here's Duncan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Horace Grant.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
Free throw drops for Duncan.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
On defense, the Spurs. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Moore against Rose, and Moore kicks to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Bowen, and here is Robinson, just 4 to shoot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Robinson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Spurs. Right side, Jordan. Over Silas. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Here's Robinson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bang for 3. Robinson pulls it in. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Stolen by Grant.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball will do just that.
Pass to Rose. It's Jordan on the wing. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Jordan player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
We'll be right back.